Hi, Tracy here for AccuCut Craft, and I am super pumped to introduce to you a brand new line of dies for us, and it is called the Mixed Media Art Doll, and it's just super exciting. Here she is, kind of put together. She's 7.5 inches tall, and she doesn't have any clothes on yet. But I wanted to show you the 3 dies and kind of some of the clothes I had cut out of chipboard. And she's so versatile, and there's going to be so many things that you can do with her. And let's just get started. I want to show you the dies real quick and all the different things that you can do with this doll. So first of all, here is the die. And so you get jointed parts, so you have jointed arms and jointed legs, and then you just get straight legs and straight arms. I guess that's what you would call them. And then 2 different heads. You get one with more of a chin and then more of a rounded face, and then obviously the torso. And so just really, as I said, when she's put together, she's about 7.5 inches, 7.5 inches tall. So here is the main, the Mixed Media Art Doll main die for her body. The Mixed Media Art Doll clothes, so it looks like this. And what's really unique about this art doll is that Cheryl Mezzetti has designed this art doll so that you get the front and back of the clothing so that you can have a front and back to your art doll. So that's really unique. And so this is like a little cage skirt and a dress and a top. And this is kind of an accent piece to go to the bottom of your cage skirt. Let me show you this in chipboard pieces that I've cut out. So we'll take my little art doll here. So here's the cage skirt. So you would put, so you could actually put the cage skirt front and back on. And then here's the accent piece. You could do all kinds of things. Maybe you wouldn't be cutting this out of chipboard, but you can kind of see how that works. I love the little dress. So here's the front, and here's how, and then you could back it. So super cute. And then there's also like a little, kind of like a little top, little bodice top, and the back is cut off. Those fronts and backs, super cool. Let me show you the next die. Mixed Media Art Doll Mermaid. So mermaids are super, super hot right now. So you get 2 different tails. You get kind of a body with the tail bottom. You get an umbrella and a shell. And then this piece is kind of like would go around the waist, and you could layer it a couple times. It's kind of just like almost like a little scalloped kind of belt piece. So moving on to the very exciting second part of the doll. I've just shown you all the dies and pieces and parts that go with the doll. But we've come out, Cheryl has designed something kind of new to accent the die cuts. And that is a collage sheet. And it's basically just parts that you cut with scissors and that we have printed off on 80-pound cardstock so that you can paint or use Copic markers, any kind of water-based, colored pencils would even work, anything that you want to color and use to decorate these with. And the cool thing about these, I'm going to kind of get close up a little bit so you can see them, but they have a front and back to them. And so what that means is that you can decorate both sides of your doll. Just like the die with the clothing has kind of a front and back, you can do the same thing with these. And it's got a variety. There's hats, there's a face, there's a couple sets of shoes, bloomers and stockings, and there's some shells here to go along with the mermaid. And so again, this collage sheet is going to come along when you buy the actual Mixed Media Art Doll. So this one sheet will come inside that die. You can, again, if you purchase the mixed media art doll set. This will obviously come in with the art doll, but then you'll get all 3 dies and a package of 12 collage sheets, which you can purchase a package of 12 sheets, so that if you're going to teach a class, or if you just love these dolls so much that you want a whole bunch of extra sheets. These have been laser printed, so they're not going to run. They're perfect for, as I said, for all those water-based mediums that you're using. Here is the doll that I created, the Little Mermaid doll, and I used a lot of these primary elements by Splash of Colors, and the Twinkling H2Os by Splash of Color, and of course I threw in some of the stickles by Ranger just to add a few little accents. And I don't know, I might add, I'm thinking of painting some of these shells on the collage sheet, and maybe having her hold some shells. Maybe have her hold an umbrella from the die. I'm not quite sure yet, but this was my kind of first attempt at this, and I think she turned out pretty good. I've never really done an art doll, and I had a lot of fun. And so I think these are for all ages. So I guess the moral of these dies is that you're never too old to play with dolls again, because I just had the best time. So again, Mixed Media Art Dolls by Cheryl Mezzetti.